need. They try to teach me how to kneel, how I doubt what I feel. But every skull talking to me says I was never meant to be weak. No leash on my desire, no feel of to admire. Born low, die free, that's the oath inside of me. No chains or destiny. Born low, die free. Born low, die free. Let the whole damn world hear me. I won't fade, I won't blink quietly. Born low, die free. Leather jacket, busted knuckles, laughing at their rules and struggles. They hiss the feeling, self-control. I crave the volume, use my soul. Every night like it's the last. Burn fuel, burning fast. I don't need a promised land. Now these days out of bed. No gate can hold the sound. No gate can shut me down. Born low, die free. That's the oath inside of me. No chains, no destiny. Born low, die free. down, I won't decay. Steel is born this fucking way. Forged beneath the blade, heat and hatred made me stay. No forgiveness, no delay. Forged beneath the blade, forged beneath the blade. Blood and fire in my way. I don't kneel, I don't break. Forged beneath the blade. Anvil ringing through my bones. I was shaped by fists and stones. No escape, no easy road. Only weight I chose to hold. They prayed for mercy, prayed for peace. I learned strength don't come from knees. Every swing they threw my way just refined the steel I'd be. Strike again, I'll still remain. Pain's the proof I earned my name. Forged beneath the blade, heat and hatred made me stay. No forgiveness, no delay. Forged beneath the blade, forged beneath the blade. Strike again. Feel the steel beneath the skin. No fear, no shame. Pain is how I learn my name. Forged beneath the blade, still standing in the flame. What was meant to end my days made me rain. Forged beneath the blade, hear the metal in my veins. I was born from hurt and hate. Forged beneath the blade, forged beneath the blade. Strike me down, I come back steel. dum 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 no. Dum 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 dum. Sound before the fall. High crowding control. Before the silence build its wall, we carve the law in iron tone, a coat of fire, flesh and bone. No crown of lies, no borrowed faith. We stand our ground, we face our fate. Of the iron law, we stand, we rise, we never fall. Bound by sound, not fear or thrall. Metal made us steal our home. Guardians of the iron law, hear the anthem, hear the roar. This is more than flesh and blood. This is metal, nothing more. They tried to rewrite what we are, turn the sacred into scars, but every note we keep alive defies the years, survives the time. No trend, no chain, no plastic crown can never tear this temple down. The law was sung, the vow was sworn, the night the first and cried and burned. Raise the blade, raise the sound, iron truth is underground. Guardians of the iron law. Hear the anthem, hear the roar. This is more than flesh and blood. fast. Burn the future, kill the past. No fear, no chain, stealing fire in my veins.
Call me on. Neon cuts the endless road. Every mile adds to the load. Shadows crawl beneath the lights, chasing sins through sleepless nights. Tickets stamped in blood and sound. No return when tracks are found. Engines breathe beneath the frame. Steel and fire speak the same. Every station knows my name. Carved in ash. Faces fade in passing glass. Every life a shadow casts. If redemption waits ahead, it's buried deep in miles I've bled. I outran my former self, left my faith on higher shelf, but the fire inside my chest still denies me any rest. Still decides no turning back. Fire rides this iron track. Faces fade in passing glass. Every life a shadow cast. Sight. I feel the iron take the night. Shadows crawl beneath my skin. That's where the real war begins. No escape, no alibi. Truth is born when daylight dies. Every step, the pressure grows. Feel the weight of iron blows.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Strip lawns bleeding, roaring, grandma stale. Engine screaming what words can't feel. No rules written in my veins, just open roads and broken chains. They try to cage the sound I breathe. Sell me fear, sell me sick, better sickly, stone bound, strange to wear. Freedom rides the razor air. Steel ignition, blood and sound, thunder tears the ground we bound. Every mile a line we cross, no regret, no sense of loss. Hear the metal call my name. when the dark devours faith. Iron reigns supreme. Crown of fear, throne of lies, ash replaces paradise. Every oath begins to bleed. Truth is forged by metal creed. No forgiveness in this sound. Only verdicts hammered down. If the light begins to fade, steel will carve the path we take. Steel and shadow intertwine. Judgment strikes in perfect time. Bow your head. Face the sound. Iron laws coming down. No escape. No release. Night is crowned by screaming steel. Nightfall of the Iron Cross, let the metal burn. From the ashes of belief, steel is all we The night belongs to steel. Engines thunder in my veins. Metal rain, unbroken chains. Through the fire, through the storm, we are steel, battle born. No retreat inside this sound. Fate is crushed beneath the ground. When the warning lights ignite, speed commands the final fight. Hear the battle in the air. Metal answers everywhere.
broken speakers and nights that never slept, by stolen amps and screaming wires and promises we never kept. Basement shaking, walls too thin, parents yelling, we turn it up. Everyone had lost in feedback, every rule just fed the flood. It's had just every sound, but this noise won't stay underground.